coming home from school every day to this. Adorable babies napping all over the house, kids' toys strewn about the floor, and an unlimited supply of diapers hiding in every spot you could imagine. No, I don't have younger siblings, but this is what I've grown up with for the past 17 years. Now this is my mom. My mom is one of the most generous, friendly, and open people you could ever meet. After I was born, my mom decided to leave her typical corporate job and become a stay-at-home mom to be able to care for my older sister and me. But rather than simply staying home, my mom decided to make a career out of it, and for the past 17 years, she has run a daycare out of our house. Now, your first reaction might be that my mom is essentially a glorified babysitter, which is understandable, however, far from the truth. My mom is an educator, a caregiver, and even like a second mom to many children. When thinking about stereotypes of Westport, one that commonly comes up is that all Westport parents commute each day to their high-paying, fast-paced corporate jobs. With approximately 1,500 employees working at Bridgewater Associates, and the average household income for Westporters coming in at over $100,000 per year, it's no surprise that this stereotype exists. However, I can give you 45 years of evidence to disprove it. But before I get there, let me see a show of hands of how many people love Westport pizza. Okay, good. For most, Westport Pizzeria is a staple of our town. Beginning in 1968, the Mioli brothers decided to open up a local family-run restaurant here in Westport because it reminded them of Sicily, where their family is originally from. Located on 107 Main Street, a central part of our town, Westport Pizzeria has been a gathering place for families and friends ever since. Even though some of you might not think that Westport pizza is the best, which I completely disagree with, that's besides the point. It's not the quality of the pizza that matters, it's the incredible sense of community that Westport Pizzeria has created for the past 45 years. Joe and Mel Mioli, the owners of Westport Pizzeria, believe that connecting with people and fostering relationships within the community has always been a driving force behind their business. When Westport Pizzeria was forced out of its original location in the heart of Main Street, Westporters were shocked. I can even remember my dad being so upset that this place he had grown up with his whole life was now moving. And although it was just down the street, it was a huge change for Westporters who had become so accustomed to the welcoming and delicious-smelling family restaurant. The Muleys were both thrilled and humbled to have so many people visit in its final days to enjoy one last slice from where it started. Westport natives from all over the country, including as far as Michigan, New Hampshire, Illinois, all came back to support this local business. The fact that people traveled so far for just a slice of pizza truly says something about the incredible sense of community they have created. And it doesn't even take people from that far away to build this foundation of our community. In fact, it starts right here with people like my mom and the Muleys. My mom has also established a great business that not only disproves the corporate Westport stereotype, but also creates an immense sense of family and community that not many people would predict from looking in on our town. My mom has never had to advertise for her daycare because news spreads by word of mouth, bringing in families from all over Fairfield County and creating one big family of people that are so fortunate to watch their children grow up together. And my mom has done so independently, but always keeping the values of our community and the intention to continue building our foundation in mind. It truly is an unbeatable experience to come home every day and see children growing through all different stages of life. I don't think I'd be who I am today or looking ahead to my future as an elementary school teacher if it weren't for my mom and the way in which I grew up in Westport. Although I'll be traveling far from Westport for college, I would be so happy to come back and teach in the schools that I learned from myself. Because of my mom's job, I've learned so many different skills that have shaped me into the person I am today. I've learned patience, compassion, selflessness, but most importantly, I've learned the value of community. If a slice of pizza can bring people in from all over the country, I think we're doing something right. The fact that Westport has such this incredible sense of community pulling people back in shows how much love and support is truly here. So Westport is built on so much more than commuting, suit-wearing, corporate employees, and although those are important to our town, there's a true sense of community and locality at our foundation. Next time you think about Westmore, don't let your mind immediately go to the wealth and the splendor. Think about the heart and the families that create this incredible town. Because as the Muleys believe, it's more than a business, it's a family.